Hi lovelies, welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to work on my investing challenge. So I started doing dividend investing in August of 2021, and around December of that year I came to realize that my dividend positions weren't growing the way I wanted them to. Really all that was happening was they were reinvesting every time I got a new dividend, and for some of those that was like 13 cents, and that doesn't go a long way. So I decided in 2022 that I was going to do an investing challenge where every other month I would invest at least $5 into each of my positions. Now, there are a couple of exceptions in there, and as we come across them, we'll talk about them. But that's what we're going to do today, is update all of my investing sheets. So if you're new here, I would really love if you would take a second and hit subscribe down below. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers. My channel is about my dividend investing. It is about my investing challenges. It is a little bit about learning about dividends. My channel is also about my budget, my personal budget, how much I'm in debt, trying to get out of debt, looking at my budget by weeks. If any of those are of interest to you, I would really like if you'd hit that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, thank you. I can't say thank you enough for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. Everybody, please take a second, smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate that. So let's get into this. So as I go through, I have a different sheet for each of my positions. This is my acre position. I also wrote down what my goal is to own. Every month at the end of, the beginning of every month, I come in and I write down how many shares I have. So this is one of those examples where acre, my goal is to eventually get to 75 shares. I'm only at 3 shares right now, but that's okay because it is growing. I started the year at just over 2, now I'm just over 3, so this is growing, both with dividends and by me putting in about $5 every month. You'll notice that I've already put $5 in, yay! So we're gonna go ahead and skip acre. We're going to come to A, G, and C. Again, I've already put my $5 in for May. ARCC, already put my $5 in for May. BTG, already got its $5 for the month. EPD, again, got its $5 for the month. And now we're into the next set who needs to get their $5. We're going to come to FDHY. So this is a Fidelity account, a high yield bond. Hold on, it's an ETF. Sorry, all of a sudden all those things just got jumbled up in my brain. Eventually, I would love to own 320 shares. I'm nowhere near that. I'm just over 1 share, 1.2 shares, so that's okay. That's part of why I have this investing challenge going on, so that I know it's growing. Now, it does not grow a lot. Right now, FDHY is roughly $40, almost $50 a share. So when we talk about $5, we're talking something little, not even a tenth of a share. You notice not even a tenth, not even a tenth. This month I actually did get a tenth, but that's because, like everything else in the market, all of my stocks are going, well, the majority of them are going down. So I actually did get a tenth of a share, just a tad bit over. I put in I put in market orders. A market order is where my brokerage just automatically fills it at whatever the market price is. I also tell my brokerage I want $5, not shares. So it auto calculates exactly how much. So when I put that $5 in, it then pops out whether it can get all $5 or a couple pennies under. This, I was only able to get $4.99, but that's okay because I still got a tenth of a share. So FDHY is growing. Oh, how funny. This really bothers me. The colored pencil is a little darker than the other one, but that's all right. So this is one of the 5 positions that I was able to increase. Up next is Franco-Nevada. Now remember I said I'd try to increase all of my positions with the exception of a couple of them. Franco-Nevada is one of them. It is a gold mining company. It is roughly $130, $140 right now. So when we talk about $5, we're talking minuscule. So little you're never gonna see it. Franco-Nevada is also a company that I only bought into, honestly, so that it would eventually double. Once it doubles, my husband and I agreed that once it doubles, we would get out of Franco-Nevada. Reality is I bought it because it was a gold mining company, not because it gave dividends. It was surprise that it gave me dividends. I didn't even realize it. So this is one position that is not growing. Up next is FSPTX. Again, it's another Fidelity fund. I was able to put in a $5 order. I got all $5, yay! And because it's roughly $20 a share, I got just over a quarter of a share, and all of a sudden I can't write. So I got 0.257. It's just over a quarter, yay! Growing, growing, growing. Now FSPTX, it's one of those that I'm pretty disappointed in. When I was doing research on it back in August, it looked really good. It had a high growth rate. It also has a decent dividend payment. Guys, it keeps going down. I'm so bummed with it, but everything in the market is, so I'm just gonna let it go and keep rolling with it because, well, it's paying me. FUTY, I was able to get in. Now, you notice that I had said every other month. Well, the last two, so in March and April, I really played the who's up, who's down because March and April were up months for almost all of the positions that I was in. So I kind of did a little bit of, not in order, I try to go alphabetically in order. So FUTY was one of those. So although I didn't get any in March, I did in April. So in May and June, I was able to go ahead and pick it up again in May. Again, I put in that $5 order. It only popped back out $4.98, which I'm noticing is a pattern between all of them. That's another reason I love doing this because it shows me any patterns that I can see. And when it's roughly $45 a share, I got just over a tenth of a share, so 0.109 shares. Again, not a whole lot. FUTY is another Fidelity, I don't remember if I said that, is another Fidelity fund. Again, like all of my Fidelity funds, I'm kind of upset and a little mad at all of them because they just keep dropping, even though when I was doing research on them, they had fantastic growth rates. So I'm hoping that that will come back around once all of this market settles itself and figures itself out. So FUTY is continuing to grow. So that's what, 4 positions, 1, 2, 3, 4. So GLAD should be the last one. Let's see if I'm right. No, I got some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I had extra money? Must have. So GLAD also got $5 worth. And for its $5, now GLAD is roughly $10, $11 a share. So I got just under a half a share, so 0.46 shares. Now, as I look, I can tell that that $5 keeps getting me more. So it got me for 43 hundredths of a share, then it only got me 41 hundredths of a share, and now it's at 46 hundredths of a share. So I know that it's kind of going up and down. I'm really liking my GLAD. It's a monthly payer. Yay! Can't beat that. So not only is it growing with dividends, but it's also growing with my $5 month by monthly challenge. And then I got gold too. I didn't even realize that. So gold, like Franco-Nevada, is another gold mining company. It is one that once it doubles, we will get out of. Now, Franco-Nevada, we are a whole lot closer to getting out of than gold, but that's okay. I am working on increasing my position in it. Right now, it's roughly $20 a share, so at $5, I got almost a quarter of a share. I got 0.243 shares, which isn't bad. So again, growing, growing, growing. The intent for each of these is to eventually get up to the goals owned, except for a couple of them, which honestly, I'm just waiting for them to get or make me dividend-wise a certain amount, and then I'm out. I have a handful of those because some of these freak me out. I shouldn't have gotten into them, but I did. But that is my gold. And then, yep, that's the last one. Jeppy will get its $5 when we roll into June. And those are the things that I have invested my extra $5 in this month. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, I would love if you take a second, hit subscribe down below. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.